Hey everyone, I'm back from vacation and I thought I would at least try and get this video in and maybe one more before my garage flooring is done. Today's video will be Seminole Golf Club. Here's the entire course flyover. The choices of tee boxes are gold, blue, white, and red. When I looked at the shot pattern app, it looks like the white was just over 6,000 yards, so that's the tee boxes I'll be playing from today. And as always, I will not be putting, especially with how poorly I putted at TPC down Zante Bay. I had 43 putts. Granted, it was my first time putting outside in about 5 or 6 months. Hole 1 is a 337-yard par 4. I'm not quite sure how well I'm going to play today. I did do some warm-up swings, but when I was moving stuff out of my garage, I kind of got a little tight neck, so not using it as an excuse, but if I'm turning funny, that's why, just a little tight right now. But let's get my driver and see what happens. .240 carry, I'll take it. Don't really like that there was a fade on it because at the actual golf course the other day, pretty much everything was a draw. So I'm curious to see what that would show if I would actually hit this outside on a driving range. Now I have 83 yards to go. I'm going to use my 58-degree wedge and just take a little bit off of it. Ooh, it's going to be good. How about that? A birdie for my first hole back. The second hole is a 344-yard par 4. Okay, that was not right. That said I had 10,553 backspin. I've been trying those K2 tees without the string and everything. I'm taking a mulligan because I know that wasn't right. I'm going to use that one. I'm, again, not sure that was right either because I did not have, I had one fade when I played outdoors the other day. And that was, I think, honestly, because I just put sunscreen on my hands. So I'm going to use this one, but I think I'm going to start using the Berties after this hole. So now I'm losing 5% power. I have 123 yards to go. I'm going to use my 9-iron here. I'm probably not going to be able to get to the one-shot gimme circle, but hopefully this can get me in the two-shot circle. And that's going to be a par, again, with that one mulligan because I know it was a misread because my driver spin is not over 10,000. Okay, this seems kind of weird. This is a par 5, but it says it's only 398 yards, so I'm not quite sure why that would be a par 5. But let's grab my driver and see what I can do. Oh, that's going right for sure. That was me. Not going to turn out terrible with this hole the way it goes, but that was a bad hit by me. Again, this is weird. It's a par 5, but somehow, even after that poor drive, I only have 164 yards left. I'm losing 5% power. I'm going to take my 5-iron here. Too long. Go out, go out, go out. Okay, now I still have a chance to chip it for a birdie. With 20 yards to go, I'm using my 54-degree wedge to chip this one. I am losing 5% power. Oh, I didn't give it enough. It's going to be a par. The fourth hole is a 404-yard par 4. Oh, come on. It's very possible I'm fading or slicing these. It's just, it's hard for me to know for sure because I didn't have very many, if, like I said, the one of those when I was outdoors the other day. So I'm having a lot harder time trusting my driver with my R50 right now. With that being said, I still love the unit. I think if it is misreading there, that's something that can be fixed, but I'm having trouble definitely trusting the driver right now. But now with 173 yards to go and losing 5% power, I'm going to use my 5-iron. Get in there. I did hit a little behind that one, but it's going to be a par. The fifth hole is a 173-yard par 3. I am going to use my 6-iron. I hit it a little thin. Okay, I can still chip it close. I'm going to chip this with my 54-degree wedge again. Oh no. I got lucky there. I lifted my head up and I think I got quite a bit of backspin on that one, but I did not do what I wanted there. The sixth hole is a 377-yard par 4. That was better. .238.1 carry. Hopefully those trees aren't in my way. Okay, I'm good. With 127 yards to go, here's my pitching wedge. I hit it a little thin. Okay, I'm in a bunker. I'm working on something I was had at my GOLFTEC lesson this morning. So that's why my swing might not be perfect today, on top of my neck being tight. But now I'm in the bunker. Let's see what I have. I have 14 yards to go. I'm losing 20% power. It's also 1 yard uphill. I'm doing a pop-up chip with my 54-degree wedge. Before I hit this one, for those of you that watched my TPC Danzante Bay video, how'd you like that view from my camera of me hitting out of the bunker? To me, that was just awesome. My dad struggles with bunker shots, and I'm not bad at them. I could definitely be better, but I'm pretty good at them. And I used that video and I sent it to him and said, Dad, here's how you hit a bunker shot, because that one ended up on the green about 10 feet away from the pin. And that should be a par. The 7th hole is a 355-yard par 4, but there is water at the edge of that 244, and I believe I can reach that with my driver. So I'm going to tee it up with my 3-wood. I have the smaller tee. I'm not really sure. It's number 3. I don't normally tee up my 3-wood, but I'm going to try it here. I also don't hit my 3-wood very well right now, so let's see what happens. I would have preferred to have been on the fairway, but I can play that. Also, didn't hit it as far as I normally can hit this either. I'm about 10 yards short, maybe 15. And now I have 139 yards to go, but I am losing 5% power, so I have my 8-iron here. Oh, I hit that solid. Just a little bit too much of a draw. Okay, I'm in the bunker. Just have to hit a pop-up chip now. Again, I'm losing 20% power because I'm in the bunker. I have 13 yards to go. Pop-up chip with the 54-degree wedge. And that's barely in there, but it's a par. The 8th hole is a 211-yard par 3. I am going to use my 5-wood. Oh, dang it. These were the clubs I struggled with on Tuesday, so I can play that one. It's just not ideal. I think on my woods, I struggle with where to put it in my stance, and I'm not very consistent with it. So now I have 35 yards to go. I'm losing 5% power. I'm going to take my 58-degree wedge, and I'm just going to kind of play this one by feel. Dang it, just a little too much, so that's going to be a bogey. The 9th hole is a 480-yard par 5. Oh, that's going right. Luckily, it stayed out of the bunker. Okay, I'm losing 5% power here. I actually have 261 yards to the pin. The game kind of has me laying up to 215. As I mentioned, I have not been hitting my woods very well, so I'm going to use my 5-iron. Oh, I got kind of thin. Don't go in the water. Okay, phew. I was getting kind of worried for a minute there. With 99 yards to go, I'm using my 54-degree wedge. Be good. Ooh, nice. Birdie again, second one today. The 10th hole is a 348-yard par 4. .239.2 carry. It seems a little different what the R50 says compared to what the screen says, but I will take that. With 90 yards to go, I'm using my 58-degree wedge. Oh, too far left. It's going to be a par. The 11th hole is a 343-yard par 4. 228.3 carry. I didn't see if that was uphill or not, but that definitely was a lower ball flight at only a 26 yard apex height. Here I have 98 yards to go, which would be like a perfect 54-degree wedge, but it's also 5 yards uphill, so I'm going to grab my 50-degree wedge and just take a little bit off of it. Okay, it's going to be a par. I don't think I took quite as much off as I wanted to. The 12th hole is a 298-yard par 4. That one did go right. That was me. Now with 75 yards to go, losing 5% power, I'm going to take a little bit off a 58-degree wedge. Oh, nice. Another bird. The 13th hole is a 129-yard par 3. Here's my pitching wedge. Well, it's going right. Okay, came around. Short though. Way short. That was way shorter than it should have been. I can say I did not make flush contact with it though, so that's very possible and very likely why that was short. Now I'm losing 5% power. I have 17 yards to go. I'm chipping this with my 54-degree wedge. I didn't put enough on it, so that's going to be a bogey. I forgot about the power loss, so I didn't hit it hard enough. The 14th hole is a 452-yard par 5. That was off the heel, so that was the right ball flight for sure. Did not hit that one great. I was hitting them so well in Mexico, and now I just don't know what I'm doing. I honestly, part of me thinks it might be my ceiling height. It's a par 5. I have 210 yards to go. I'm going to go for the green with my 5-wood. Oh, dang it. I gotta figure these clubs out. Now I'm losing 5% power. I have 41 yards to go. I'm going to kind of feel a 58-degree wedge here. Birdie! Hole 15 is a 417-yard par 5. This one, I can hit my drive straight or it needs to go left, so that's what I'm going to do. That was low, but it was left. So there's that pond there. That's why it had to go left. Only carried it 215. And the apex height was only 22.4 yards. So I definitely hit that one low. And probably lost about 20 to 30 yards on it. With 208 yards to go, I'm going to try my 7-wood here. It's a little right. Right in the bunker. Because I'm in the bunker, I'm losing 20% power. I have 26 yards to go. It's also 1 yard uphill. I am going to do a pop-up chip with my 54-degree wedge. I'm just going to have to put a little bit more on this one to get that distance. Get in there. Oh, it's going to be a par. But, man, that was close. The 16th hole is a 320-yard par 4. It's going to be okay. I think I hit that one poorly, so these I think more have been me lately. Some of those earlier ones, I'm definitely not sure if I was getting good readings. And now I'm losing 5% power. I have 91 yards to go. It's 2 yards uphill. I'm using my 54-degree wedge. Oh, I hit way behind that. It's going to be a par, but I hit way behind that one. The 17th hole is a 139-yard par 3. I'm using my 9-iron. And that's going to be a par. The 18th hole is a 317-yard par 4. That swing was just weird. It worked out fine, but it was weird. And now with 94 yards to go, I'm using my 54-degree wedge. Oh, come on. Dang it, too far right. Distance, I think, would have been right there, just I was too far right. That's going to be a par. So my first round back, after playing outside for real, and after my terrible, I think it was 22 over from the last weekly tournament, I am pretty happy with the 2 under. I think there was 1 bogey. Let me double check. Okay, there were actually 2 bogeys, but 4 birdies, so I'm pretty happy with that. The driver, I'm not really sure what to think because I know my driver is not my most consistent club. But I also know that when I played last Tuesday in Mexico that I was driving the ball very well. I think I had, like I said, I had 1 shot that was right. That was my only penalty, and that was, I'm pretty sure, because I just got done putting sunscreen on, and the club kind of slipped while I was on my downswing. So, not saying that's a full excuse, but that's my only shot that went right on Tuesday. And then I had 2 shots that went left, but because of the course layout, they actually bounced into the fairway. Every other drive I had was in the fairway. So I'm really struggling to fully agree with what the Garmin R50 is giving me specifically for my driver. I'm hoping that's something that can be addressed and be fixed. But again, I also know I'm not the most consistent driver of the golf ball right now. So it's kind of twofold. Plus, as I mentioned, my ceiling height is like 9 foot, maybe 9'2" at the max height. So there could be some of that into play too, that I'm changing my swing just knowing I have that ceiling height limitation. So if any of you want to come over and raise my ceiling about a foot, I'd really appreciate it. But otherwise, if you are watching this video, if there's any courses that you'd like to see me play, please leave a comment with the name of the course, where it's located, and I'll add that to my list of courses to play. Otherwise, as always, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. I truly appreciate all of you that watch, and I do really enjoy making these videos, and I did miss you guys while I was gone. Thank you.